down to that street, mister.
I don't care.
You won't look very pretty when you get there.
People.
Afraid you might hit somebody, huh?
People. No. It's just that they scare me.
People scare you? But you're not scared of me, are you?
No, I like you. You've got a nice face.
Oh, lots of people got nice faces. Millions of people.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Millions of people. Hundreds of people. Thousands. Anything more than a dozen.
How did you get that way?
I don't know. It came on me suddenly 2 months ago.
You must be a desperate character.
No, I'm an actor.
An actor? You can't act if there aren't any people, can you?
No. That's why I came up here.
Maybe it's just a case of stage fright.
It's a million times worse than that. Since this thing happened to me, I can't remember a face.
Now, look, don't give me that. You just got through saying I have a nice face.
Yeah, but I've never seen you before. Or have I?
Brother, you've seen me up here every day for a month.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. Now I can't even remember a good face.
Look, thousands of people come up there. They get nervous from the height. But I ain't never been nervous till I started talking to you. You make me nervous. Now get down out of here and stay down. Boy, am I glad I got rid of him.
Oh, now what? I make that other guard nervous.
Look, I'm the other guard. I'm the only guy up here. I mean, whether they got doctors for guys like you. Psychiatrists, that's what you got. There's one right here in this building. You better come along with me.
Right.
This guy wants to see Dr. Grail.
What's his trouble? Would you mind sitting down over there?
Yes, ma'am.
Just do as the doctor tells you, buddy, and everything will be all right.
Oh, I'm not...
Oh! I beg your pardon. Don't let him come back up in the tower. He's got me scared now.
Would you mind sitting down over there?
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Madison's case history, Doctor.
Blood pressure up already.
I wonder I have any blood left. The top of my head feels like it's going to blow off any minute. I haven't slept all week.
Martha Madison, there's only one thing wrong with you. Madison University. Why don't you get rid of that white alley?
Oh, I couldn't do that. Grandpa Madison founded a great university. And you know Dad's last request was that I keep it open and keep the name of Madison alive.
Well, I know. But you got to get out and relax once in a while. Why don't you go out and have some fun? Get that school off your mind.
Oh, that's easier said than done, Doctor. At the present, I'm having some boyfriend trouble.
Oh, you have lots of friends.
Yeah, you mean I used to have, until they found out I wasn't rich. Honestly, I get so lonesome at times, I feel like yelling, "Ho, ho, Silver!"
In that case, why don't you go out and sow some wild oats?
Well, I'm sorry. I guess I just don't know how to go about that kind of farming.
I wish I knew what I could do to help you, Martha.
Maybe you know somebody that needs a girlfriend like I need a boyfriend, and you could sort of introduce me to him, maybe, huh?
Maybe. In the meantime, if you'll just wait outside, I'll fix up some powders that at least will give you a good night's rest.
All right. Bye.
Oh, boy. I'm awfully sorry.
It's all right. May I have the name, please?
Marlowe Mansfield Booth.
Are you in relation to Mansfield Booth, the great Shakespearean actor?
He was my papa.
Then you must be the grandson of Marlowe Mansfield.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
All my ancestors were actors. Except my mother. She was an actress.
Oh, that's wonderful. I bet you're an actor, too, aren't you?
Oh, sure. I'm in a play that's opening tonight at the Garrett Opera House.
I love actors and plays and things.
Here it is.
Oh, Doctor, this is Mr. Marlowe Mansfield Booth. He's an actor.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you do? Doctor, you take that. You sleep tonight.
But I don't want to sleep tonight. I don't want.
The doctor will see you now, Mr. Booth.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. See something?
Well, Oh. Well, goodbye.
Marlowe, Mansfield.
What's your trouble, brother?
What's that?
I say, what do you want to see the doctor for?
But I am the doctor. You just met me outside.
Shucks, there I go again. I'm always forgetting faces, doctor.
You're lucky. There are a lot of faces I'd like to forget. Prepare for an examination. My examination has proved one thing, Mr. Booth. Your troubles are in your mind.
But, doctor, maybe once before I was born, my mother was frightened by an audience.
Forget everything but this. When you're facing the audience tonight for the first time, don't think they're sneering at you. All of these ideas may be, and usually are, purely imaginary.
Yes, sir. I'll try, sir.
Think this. The audience doesn't hate you. They remember your famous father and mother. They want to like you.
Yeah, but what about me forgetting faces, though, doctor?
One thing at a time. Just focus on the opening of the play tonight. You won't be frightened.
I won't be frightened.
I won't be frightened. That's it. That's all.
Thank you, doctor.
I won't be frightened. I won't be frightened.
Rescue force! Rescue! Ere it be too late. Let not the triumph of this hour be dimmed by pleasures of false conscience, Duke. But you killed him. You're wrong. I won't be frightened. I won't. If there be none to stay thy hand, and off with Cecil's head. Oh, knave! Oh. Oh, knave. Get off the stage. Get off the stage. On the curtain. No one can do this to me. I'll kill him. Now, here's your clothes. Get out of here. Send your costume back. Hurry. Driver, get me out of here. Drive somewhere fast. Oh, how do you do?
How do you do?
Hey, what are you doing here?
I was waiting for you, Mr. Booth.
How did you know my name?
Why, I met you in the doctor's office. Remember?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. It was awful nice of you to save me.
Oh, well, just make yourself comfortable. I'll stay here as long as you want me to stay here. I think we're all alone, so there's lots of room. This is Henry, the butler.
Mr. Fishbecker's been calling. He said it is urgent for you to be in his office at Madison Junction tomorrow morning.
Oh, thank you, Henry.
Her name is Miss Martha Madison.
Mr. Booth's father was the great actor, Henry.
Ah, the son of the great Booth. Well, it is indeed a privilege, sir. Yes, may I take your hat, sir?
Oh, thank you.
Henry was an actor once. He buttled so beautifully on the stage that he came here to buttle. before we went broke. You can spend the night here, and you'll forget all about tonight by tomorrow. I'm putting you in Father's room.
Well, doesn't he mind sleeping double?
Oh, no. He's dead. Everybody that ever lived here is dead. Except me. My grandfather's hanging behind you. My grandfather founded Madison University. He was the founder. Gee, it's awful nice of you to stay. It's nice to have a man in the house again. Have you got a girlfriend?
Oh, sure. No, I don't think girls see very much in me.
Oh, but I do. I mean, I'd like to help you get over being afraid of people. That's what I mean.
Thank you, ma'am. And forgetting faces, too?
Oh, you can forget my face if you like. I won't care.
Gee, if I ever remember anybody's face, I'll bet I remember yours. Your face is different. You remind me of my mother.
Oh, well, your mother was beautiful.
So are you.
She's tight.
Ain't you? Oh, why, I hope you won't think me too bold, having just met, but I'd like to.
Yes, Marlo?
Would you mind if I just once?
Oh, please do.
Oh, gee, that was a bip. I hope you don't think I was too fresh.
Oh, you can get a lot fresher. Anytime you want to.
Once was enough, thank you, ma'am. Good night. Henry, as one actor to another, sit down.
Oh, thank you kindly, sir. It'll be an honor to know that a booze has borrowed my pajamas.
Henry, have you ever been scared of anything more than a dozen people?
Booze. I'd have you know that during my career, I suffered such stage fright at one time that I said, "Come in," 11 times before I realized it was my knees knocking.
Yeah, I know. Your stomach feels as though the 7 dwarfs are practicing the piano down there.
Exactly, sir, but I cured myself.
Yeah?
I went out into the country near Madison Junction and found myself a position extracting the milk from cows. Oh, it was wonderful.
I saw a picture of one once when I was a boy. I wanted to see one close up ever since.
Well then, sir, I recommend Madison County. You'll find it excruciatingly bucolic.
I haven't had the bucolic since I was a little baby.
Well, sir, good night, sir. I'll leave you alone with Mortius.
Who?
Slightly crestfallen.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm very happy. Is he, has he...
No, miss, he isn't. He left this note for you.
He? I have gone out into the country to learn about...
Cows, miss.
cows. Hope you will forgive me. It's Marlo Mansfield Booth.
Very good, miss.
you on the road, don't you? How long have you been driving? Don't talk back to me. Here, sign this. See that you're in court on Friday morning, or we'll send out a bench warrant and drag you in. Get me? Don't forget that a little child, even a little chicken, might want to cross the road. They have a right to live, haven't they? All right. Drive on. Hey! You're the toughest traffic cop I ever saw. You must have come from Brooklyn or someplace.
Shucks, I'm no cop.
Honest? Well, gee whiz, I wish they'd let us motor cops be as tough as you were.
Why, aren't you tough?
No, not anymore. I used to be awful tough, but we got a new superintendent. Courtesy, that's his, word. How do you arrest anybody? I'll show you. I'm awfully sorry, sir, but you were driving in excess of our local speed limit. Yes, I'm sorry, too. I hesitate to ask it, but would you sign this traffic ticket? My, what beautiful handwriting. Thank you, sir. So sorry to have troubled you this way. May you have a pleasant journey, with little or no fatalities. Good day. Courtesy. Watch me. Courtesy.
I found you?
The pleasure is all mine, madam.
Oh.
It is with anguish in my heart that I inform you that you were going, oh, so fast. As a matter of fact, a teensy-weensy bit too fast.
Oh, well, maybe I was, but I'm so glad I found you. I didn't care.
Do you know the lady? I never saw her before in my life. Now, madam, I simply detest keeping you here any longer than necessary. So, if you will please be oh so kind as to sign this ticket, you may pursue your way.
But I won't sign that ticket until you tell me who I am.
Tell you who you are. May I guess?
Uh-huh.
Are you animal, vegetable, or mineral?
Catch me and find out!
Well, she didn't sign the ticket. Maybe we better pursue her.
Madison. That's her name. I remember her face. My motorcycle. My career. Madison.
Hey, mister.
Oh, yes, right away.
Have you seen two men on a...
Nice, fresh, and hot.
No, thanks. Have you seen two men on a policeman's motorcycle when one of them wasn't a policeman looking for me?
Who are you?
I'm Martha Madison. My father...
Yeah, I know. Your grandpappy Madison got shot in the Civil War.
Yes.
Yeah. He's the fellow that found the university outside of this town after he found this town.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, if you ask me, they didn't shoot your grandpappy soon enough. I'm an honest man. I'm trying to make an honest living. And I haven't sold 5 cents worth of popcorn in this town all day. And do you know the reason why? No, I know you don't. Well, I'll tell you. Because your grandpappy started a dump like this. Can you tell me any other town in the United States where a man can sell at least 5 cents worth of popcorn?
Well, I was only trying to find out if you'd seen a couple of men on a policeman's motorcycle. Gee whiz. Madison.
Have you made up your dainty little mind? I phoned you half a dozen times today.
Well,
Now, don't ask for any sympathy. I know your father owned this company, but I'm president now.
Well, Mr. Fishbeck, if you just give me time to develop new faculty for Madison,
Faculties cost money.
I promised Daddy I'd keep the university open. There must be somewhere.
Well, certainly not your way. Your ways are old-fashioned. This is streamlined age today.
You should talk. I could sell the house.
If you're liquid enough to sell your home, that's your business.
And all anybody can do in a house is living it by yourself. Madison has helped thousands of people get somewhere. And don't forget, Mr. Fishbeck, you went to Madison. And what's more, I looked up in the records and you weren't so very bright. You were 7 years a freshman.
I don't want none of your listeners, Madison. Your family name don't mean any more to me than a bag of popcorn. Oh, popcorn? Nice and fresh. Yep. Michael Madison, I remember you. Fifth Avenue, Henry the Butler, your great-grandfather's hanging on the wall. I slept in your father's bed. I remember you. Nice hot popcorn. Nice and right. It's nice and hot. It's nice and fresh. With respect, in behalf of myself and family, I'm here to protest confiscation of our belongings for much less than their actual worth. If I'm lucky, the property may return what you borrowed from me. But no more. That's all. Unhappily, I am not in a position to argue with you. But could you advance enough money for food for my family and take it back to New York? Have you got any securities? I have this book containing the signatures of all the great actors and actresses. The book is priceless. Priceless? Let me look at it. What's priceless? Do you expect me to loan you money on a fly-bitten book like this because Mansfield Booth autographed it? Mansfield Booth? Yes. That is Papa's handwriting. You are? Yes, you are. I can see your beloved father's face in yours. The family, the son of Mansfield Booth, stands before you. Yes, sir. I remember your face. You're Hamilton McGlynn. Here, Mr. McGlynn, take your book and get out of here. This commotion is unbearable.
Well, Mr. Fishbeck, aren't you going to lend them any money after taking all their property away from them? You gold standard chisel push you?
What'd you call me? Whatever she calls you goes double with me. If these unwelcome people will leave, I will hear your decision on your defunct university. Your university? You own a university? Yeah, but she can't open it because she hasn't any faculty or any money. The best chance is to let me turn it into a shoe factory.
Shoe factory?
Yes, a shoe factory. You haven't any faculty? But could you be her faculty? We will be delighted.
Why, we ran the McGlynn School of Dramatics for 10 years.
The Madison University of Dramatics. Oh, Mama, do you think we could get students to come?
Sure, I'll be your president. We'll open up the university. The students will flock. They'll pay their tuition, and Fish Cakes can get his money. Fish Bag. Will you come out of delirium long enough to tell me about your home, Miss Madison?
Well, fellas, greenback old goat tooth. This is a streamline age. We're going to open up a new Madison University. Yeah. And, oh, Molly, you go down in history. Or maybe you'll be vice president of the United States someday.
No, shucks. I couldn't be vice president. I like fishing too well.
Motto. There are only 9 of us here now, so say something.
Pupils. We haven't got any pupils.
May I interpolate a suggestion, sir? Merely one of my typical brain waves.
What is it, Henry?
We have no football team.
Well, how are we going going to have a football team. We haven't even enough students for a ping pong game.
Oh, that's the point, Chris. In this day and age, no college can possibly be considered to be a success without a football team. I read in your American newspapers that football teams are the reason young Americans go to college.
He's right. When I was a motor cop, there was always hundreds of thousands of people going to some college to see a football game.
And if some good-looking football players enroll, that will attract more girls. And if more girls come, that will attract more boys. Surely that's a great idea.
Very much.
I think you've got something there.
I teach romance there. Yes.
Well, that's all the inducement I need to transfer to Madison, lady.
Oh, I get it.
Yes, Henry.
Yes, sir, very good.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry, sir. No, it goes the other way, I think. Not very much custom to these things. No, sir, that goes there. I do know.
Welcome.
Well, how do you like your football team, Coach? Aren't they beautiful?
Here we are.
Why don't you get all the girls to meet them?
Oh, those are new pupils. They started arriving as soon as the football boys got their pictures in the papers. They all seem to like the same kind of automobile.
Well, I had to throw the automobiles in for bonus to get them to leave their college.
Hey, I don't have to make a speech, do I?
No, not until you talk to them on the field. Are you all ready?
Oh, sure. I read a whole book on football. Seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah, so you don't tell me you haven't even seen a football game.
No, but it's all very simple in the book. Look, I'll show you. You see? Now, X runs where Y isn't, and A tackles B so that C can come through and get the ball from Y, who was caught it from X, who threw it to him sideways. That's what they call a lateral kick. Pass. Oh, I can hardly wait till I tell the team about it. Personally, I think this Madison gal's a little off her nuts. Football and dramatics just don't mix.
Yeah, but that checks don't bounce, brother.
Welcome to that new roadster of mine. Not to mention that little sweetheart, Betty. Boy, I could go crazy for all those curves and really enjoy it. Yeah. Follow a straight line to the floor if you don't keep your mouth shut. Hey, where's because you rode with her on the car. There's no sign you got first pull on that little firecracker, Sonny. Oh, wait. Hey, buddy, you asked for it. Here. Now, wait a minute, young man. How do you get out of here? I'll get to you later. Yeah, why not?
Coach's word must be law. Players respect the coach who is apparently his...
See here. Say, who do you think you are? That's what I've been trying to tell you. I'm the coach.
Oh, well,
I'm sorry. Now listen, gents. Your all-American names don't mean anything to me. And until your names mean something, you'll go by numbers, understand? Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Now, young gentlemen, I have a very important pronouncement to make. There's never to be more than 11 men in the room with Coach Booth at any one time. That includes Mr. Bagg. May we be excused.
Oh, our substitutes, Coach.
Substitutes, huh? Well, I've been reading in the paper that you're all Iron Men. Says in my book, how many men does it take to make a football team?
11, sir.
And how many men we got here? Counting you as a man.
11, sir.
Right. And we're going through the season with just 11 men. All we need to play a game of football or... Two guards, two tackles, two ends, a center, and 4 backs. Now, where's my center? Where are my guards? Where are my tackles? Haven't I even got an end?
I play end, Coach. I guess Miss Madsen had a weakness for backs, Coach, because all the rest of us are backs.
10 backs and 1 end. Well, guess we'll have to do something about that, won't we? You backs only thought you're backs. Once I see you on that field, I'll tell you what you're going to play, and you'll play it. Got me?
Yes, sir.
That'll be all for today. Practice starts tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Now, go and sign up for your classes.
Where do we go, Coach?
Go see the president. He'll tell you what to do. I'm only the coach.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Your hat.
Oh, sorry.
The football team to see you, Mr. President Booth.
Send it in.
Mr. President, with you, boy.
Well, gentlemen, what will it be?
The coach told us to see you about, the president, about classes.
Classes? Oh, classes. Oh, yes. Sorry, classes have all been completed today. You will all be here tomorrow morning and sign up for your future studies.
Yo. Thank you.
Oh, just a moment. Just for a moment. I nearly forgot. There'll be a class in romance tonight at 8 o'clock in the school gardens. Miss Betty McGlynn will be the instructress. I want you all to attend.
Marty, there's a full moon out tonight. Let's sort of stop in on the romance class. Well, just to see how they get along.
Do I have to say anything?
Alice is good with me.
Needless to say, movies must be focused on playing a love scene. You may have to kiss a little lady you've never seen before in all your life. But you'll have to do it just as though you were a dream girl. You ladies will have to imagine that the man playing opposite you is a dream come true. Of course, if there happens to be a mutual attraction, that will make the scene more natural. For that reason, we'll let the boys select their own partner. First, I'd like someone to help me demonstrate the proper romantic technique. Will someone volunteer? You're nearest, Bill. Please. Now the rest of you select your partner. Will each couple kindly take a bench? Now you must imagine yourselves on the stage in a love scene. You gentlemen will say this line from Beyond to your partner. Listen. If all my dreams of loveliness were molded into one perfect woman, she would have been my wife. Does everybody understand that? Yes. Now, if the class will kindly watch us, we'll give a demonstration of the proper romantic technique.
You bet. All my dreams of loveliness to be molded into one perfect woman, she would have been like you.
There. proper romantic technique. Now, if everybody is in the mood and knows what to do, will the class try it?
Yes, yes.
The radius of 3 square roots brings the left half opposite the square of 3G.
Marlon. President, don't you think you should go out and see how the students are getting along in romance?
Oh.
Well, it might give you an idea. I mean, an idea as to how they're getting along.
They're awful quiet. Must be studying pretty hard. You don't call that good acting, do you? Oh, watch. If all my dreams of loveliness were molded into one perfect woman.
Here I am. Say that to me.
If all my dreams of loveliness.
Oh, we can all see that, Marlon. Let's get to the exciting part.
To all the new students of Madison University, I give this word of welcome. You are embarking on your path to success and glory as actors in dear young Madison. You are following in the footsteps of my forefathers.
What's happened, Marlon? You're speaking to dozens of people, and you're not scared. You're cured.
Oh. When you kissed me, something snapped in here. I forgot to be frightened.
Perhaps President Booth will honor us with a few words concerning love scenes, played by his English class.
Well, students, I'll say one thing for Papa. I'll say one thing. As I was saying, dear students, you could always depend on my father playing a great love scene. If there was one thing that the old man liked to do, if there was one...
Oh, Marlon, I thought you were cured.
What? I guess the kiss wore off. Gosh, it's 8:15. Good night.
Marlon, where are you going?
To my room.
Your room?
Sure, it's 8:15.
Well, for what?
Time for the Lone Ranger to come on. Good night.
Night. Your president was overcome by memories of his distinguished father. Continue with your work, Miss Lane.
Attention, students. Let's try it again.
With the capital L, but I fell in love with the capital U. Through the day, you're away, and I'm more and more and more. And you do too. I hope. All I do, love with the capital U, would just to a capital D. I can spell just as well as the dictionaries do, but I spell love with a capital U. You may spell love with a capital L, but I spell love with a capital U. All through the day, you're away, and I'm more and more. And you do too. I hope. All I do, love with the capital U, would just suit me to a capital T. I can spell just as well as the dictionary do, but I spell love
going to see who plays what. I've written 11 positions. Draw. Fullback. Okay. Quarterback. Well, I wasn't made an All-American for nothing. Yeah. I've never played in before in my life. Here, I'm an end. Well, trade. Here. Play fair. Come on, let's go. All right, fellas. Well, what do you want us to do, Sport? Don't you know? No. Play football. Who are we going to play? Who are you going to play? Yeah. Who are we going to play? Well, I don't know. I'll have to ask Miss Madison about that. Well, they mean who we're going to scrimmage against. You know, you just can't play a game of football all by yourself. You men are all-American players, or you wouldn't be here. If you think I'm going to fool around with fundamentals, you're crazy. I'm not going to bother to come back on this field until you know every play in that book. I'm a fool. Not a kindergarten teacher. Send for me when you're ready, gentlemen. When do you think I can take possession, Big Beck?
Well, Mr. Johnson, the place is practically mine now. The minute you sign the lease, I'll start making alterations.
Make a big factory.
Listen, you work for the menace, you. If I wasn't a lady, I'd stop you right in that broken-down Christmas store.
What's that?
And someday I might forget that I'm one of the reasons that then really get there. Now you get out of here and stay out. This is still my house. President Blue talks to you. More trouble. What's the matter, Marlo?
No. The football team wants to know who we're going to play in. I haven't got the answer.
Well, who do they want to play?
We might start the season off in a small way by playing Alabama, Pittsburgh, Stanford, and Notre Dame, but maybe the Army and the Navy.
Are they any good?
My little book says that they're pretty good.
Well, that's simple. I'll just send them an invitation to play us. You know where they are?
You might find Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. We do happen to have an open date a week from Saturday. Now, we might be able to squeeze in an exhibition game if...
Yes?
Well, of course, you know my boys won't even put on a uniform without a team guarantee of $10,000.
$10,000? Yeah. So to take a friend from Madison, you sure you've got a good team there, Mr. Hanson?
You tell her, Two-Ton. Two-Ton is my captain. We're only the world's champions, Miss Madison. And if you just give me a check, my boys will try their best to give your boys a good game a week from Saturday. Hey, Terry?
Well, I hope they'll try real hard. And I do hope none of them get hurt.
Yeah, I'll tell the boys. All right, Candy, let's go. All right, boys. Hey, come on.
place?
Every play. Now watch this one. The play I figured up all by myself. I call it 2 square is equal to 3 BC. It's based on deception. All right, boys, let's have 2 square is equal to 4.
What's the matter?
5. We're being scouted.
Oh, then that means all the other schools are afraid of us? Oh, Marlowe, you're the most wonderful coach in the whole world.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say that. The United States is probably more like it.
Oh, no, Marlowe, the whole world. You watch your prove when you beat the world champion green free pickers.
They got me.
I've been pretty patient. I haven't bothered you. But it's time you and I had an accounting, young lady. When you sold your house, it was to pay the debt on the university. And what have you done?
I've done a lot of things that's going to put Madison on the map, that's what. Why, if we win this football game tomorrow, we can double our tuition fees and still turn away the fees.
And if you lose? Yeah, just as I thought. Well, you better win tomorrow, or Monday Madison becomes a shoe factory.
I know I'm not running Madison the way you like it, but I'm doing the best I can. You know, things have changed a lot there. Everything's going to be all right if we win the game tomorrow. Wish me luck, dear. Keep your fingers crossed. See, my new young man, Madison's a murdered green free picker.
All I know is what I read in the papers.
Oh, Madison, something terrible has happened. We've been waiting for you.
There's the paper. Wild James, the way to Our football team has gone on strike.
Right. All except this. Oh, it's a fine time to go on a strike. What are they striking for?
They're not striking for, they're striking against. They will not play Green Tree.
Why not?
Well, I think they're scared.
Oh, they're not scared. They've played some pretty tough teams in their time. But they say there's only 11 of us, and they're afraid they won't make the last half without substitutes.
Bill says he'll play against the Green Trees.
Thanks, Bill, but we can't beat the Green Spheres with a one-man football team.
Hardly enough. Takes 11.
You think you could whip up another team?
Impossible. Why, deceptive plays like 2 square is equal to 3 BC? That takes a lot of time.
Well, then we've got to play. I know how we can break up this strike.
Betty's not going in there. Oh, I don't play.
Oh, we don't need any reinforcements. Let's go, gals. On your mark, get set, go!
They've been in there an hour. Are you sure they're your best students?
I bet if you went in there and I went in there and you were striking, I wouldn't want you to. I bet you wouldn't if you didn't, would you?
Oh, sure. I would if you didn't want me to, if I could.
getting along with 10 men?
Says in my book you must have 11.
Well, the left tackle club must be made of ice water. We need reinforcements.
Reinforcements!
Daniel, here he comes!
They'll play, President Booth.
You didn't think much, Marla. Look, I'll show you all he did.
football season, and what an opening it is. The Green Tree Pickers, last year's national professional champions, against Madison. This Madison team is unusual in many respects. Every man on the team is an All-American, and we're not making any guesses as to how they all happen to show up at Madison this year. What's more, there are only 11 men in the entire squad, not a substitute in the place. Either team has come on a few yet, so we'll give you a few more highlights. This game means a lot to Madison. They need to win this game in order to gain a reputation. And that's just what Madison needs. The big bad wolf is camping right on the mat at Madison's front door. If they don't pay off a mortgage by Monday, Madison becomes a shoe factory. I'll bet you get a boot out of that one. Well, that's the situation. Oh, here come the Green Tree Pickers. It looks like an army. Hundreds of them. 4, 5, 6, all teams. There's not a sign of Madison yet. I wonder what's holding them up.
I saw Marla said that only 11 men could play on the team. Have you ever seen so many big bruises? Madison's going to be murdered.
That's all been taken care of.
Is it that bad?
I'll bet 10 to 1 that Madison don't even score.
I'll take $1 of it.
I'll take $100 worth of that offer, Mr. Fishbeck. Promised Dad I'd never gamble. Well, put up your $1,000, please.
You? Don't be foolish, young lady. You'll need what money you have left to support yourself after you lose Madison.
He's right, Martha. Madison hasn't a chance.
Well, I promised Marla I'd take his word for it. He says his 2 square equals 3 BC scoring play is good for a touchdown. Any time you can get 11 men to understand it. Here, you hold the safe, James.
All right, fellas. Come on. 2 minutes. Now listen, fellas. I was just talking to Miss Madison. Her happiness depends on this football game. And we can't let her down, can we? No! We don't care if they're world champs, do we? No! We don't care if they're tough and rough, do we? No! We don't care if they break a few bones or bust a few heads, do we? Do we? No. All right, we're going out there and fight and die if necessary for the honor of the school and Martha. Or, I mean, Miss Madison. Now, come on, let's go. Get out there and fight. Tear them limb from limb.
Here they come now. Here is Madison. 11 iron men and every man at All-America. He'll need to be made of, I understand, the battering these Pickers deal out. And confidentially, I hope they've had plenty of you-know-what. It's not only strengthening, but it's tempting and delicious.
The noise, the crowd.
Well, here you are, sir.
Well, what's that?
Small appearances, sir. You're mini-wearing a pair of glasses. Nobody will know that you can't see through them until you raise the blinds like that.
Oh, Oh, well, I hope it works.
Oh, it'll work all right, sir. Seabiscuit wore blinds like that when he won the handicap.
Yeah? Well, if it's good enough for Seabiscuit, it's good enough for me. It works. Come on, Henry, let's go.
This way, sir. This way. Follow me, sir. This way. That way, sir. Anyway, and good luck to you, sir.
The toss of the coin. 2-ton Terry of the Pickers and Bill Anders of Madison. Yes. Coin is up. It's down. No, Coach Booth of Madison intercepts the coin. He's tackled. He's down. Terry Anders strikes out. The green trees will receive. Come on, Coach. We'll go to our bench. Coach Booth calls his men together for the last time. I mean, he calls them together for some last minute instructions. Any instructions, sir? Just watch me for signals. As soon as we get our hands on the ball, we'll pull good old 2 square is equal to 3 BC, and over we go for a touchdown. Okay, Coach. Go. Come on, gang, let's go. Good luck, fellas. We're ready to start the game now. Madison will kick off as the Pickers defending the East goal. Champions are ready. Madison looks confident, although how they expect to beat the Pickers without a single substitute is beyond me. Here's the kickoff. Smith kicks off for Madison. It's so long. Hopkins takes it on his goal line. He's breaking back. Past the 20. The 30. There's the ball. Pickers has the ball. He's getting beautiful blocking. And he's going for a touchdown. A touchdown. No, he's tackled out of the Madison 5-yard line. What a play. What a play. What's the matter? Am I too fast to you? They're in the huddle now. They're coming out. They're lining up. Terry is back. 1, 2. Terry takes the ball. He's on for a big hole, and he's over. What happened?
The green trees have scored a touchdown.
Oh, I thought it scored a couple of touchdowns. Wait till my boys get warmed up. I hate to think what'll happen. Trying conversion now. Terry kicks, and it's good. 3-7. Madison nothing in the first minute of play.
Poor Marvel.
Madison has decided to kick off again. Pickers are ready to receive. This kick. It's a long one. Terry's waiting for it. Campbell keeps the ball on his own 5-yard line. He's dodging tacklers past the 20, the 30, up to the 40, and he's down on the 40-yard line on a leaping tackle by Little. Here's the play. Hopkins takes the ball. He's tracking one right tackle. He's in the play. And he's tackled. Oh, it's another lateral to Terry, and Terry is racing for a touchdown. Touchdown. Trying for the conversion now. Terry kicks, and it's good. And the score is first play. Green Tree Pickers 14, Madison nothing.
Score is 27-0 in favor of the Green Tree gentlemen.
There's nothing to cheer about. This will break poor Martha's heart.
It is indeed regrettable, sir. The school was all the poor child had left, and now she's lost that. The boys are returning to the locker room, sir. You've got to follow me.
Madison's fine gamely, but it looks as if the boys have picked a peck of trouble when they picked the Pickers in their first game. Will it pay off?
No. The game isn't over yet.
Perhaps you'd like to make another bet that Madison won't score.
You've already been paid for playing, so I thought you'd like to make a little extra money. So I'm going to give you a prize for every touchdown you let Madison make. You don't mind my saying this, do you?
I'm listening, huh?
Well, I thought $1,000 a touchdown would be about right.
Well, seeing that this ain't a regular game, miss, I guess we can afford to let your boys have their fun. At $1,000 for fun. I'll pass the word along to my boys.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mr. Pecan.
I'm not blaming you, fellas. You did the best you could. It's my fault. I didn't give you the right plays. When you play the Green Trees, you don't need plays. You need a suit of armor. We have such a good reason for wanting to win this game. 6 separate Fidelis. That means there's no use crying over spilt milk. 3 3 minutes. All right, fellas. Come on, now let's get out there and fight for Madison. Hey, my helmet! Hey!
Mr. Bird's helmet.
Henry, I can't go out there.
We're ready to start the second half now. It's a miracle the way these 11 boys from Madison have stood up under this terrific pounding. They're no match for these Pickers who still lead 27-0. Pickers are kicking off. Barry Boucher, it goes down to Big Pickers, who takes it out his 20-yard line. He's jogging backwards past the 20, the 30. He's past midfield now. He's in the open.
Come on, keep going.
Bill Anderson is going for a touchdown. A touchdown for Anderson. Bill Anderson has the ball back 95 yards for the touchdown. Trying the conversion now. It's no good. And the Pickers lead 37-6.
Oh, pay me, Bank, pay me. He's led Madison couldn't score.
It was a fluke, that's all. I have another 1,000 the same odds said that Madison can't repeat.
Well, you're taking this, Beck, and how you're taking. Here's my 100.
Well, I'll have my 1,000 in a minute. A touchdown. What a run. Every man on the team did his job perfectly, and it was a touchdown.
Poor Mark.
Pickers are kicking off again. Madison's all full of pep now. That long run by Andrews put new life in them.
That's just the beginning, fellas. Come on, let's go. That's the easiest $1,000 we ever heard. Let him score a couple more, I'll face my new baby. As long as the Madison dame pays, let him score.
There's Terry's kick. It's a high one, and it's short. It's taken by Andrews on his 25. He's up past the 35, the 40, and he's down on the 44-yard line. A nice run by this boy Andrews, who's really playing a great game. Ball is snapped. It'll have it. He's fading back for a pass. It's a long one. And he's over for a touchdown. Madison scores a touchdown. It's going wild. It's going wild. Trying for the conversion now. And it's no good. Green Pickers 27, Madison 12. And nearing the end of the third quarter now, the Pickers have tightened up since Madison scored those two quick touchdowns. But Madison's still fighting. They have the ball in their own territory. They come out of the huddle, up to the line of scrimmage. What? Throw the snap. And the safety goes over his own left side. Oh, what blocking hand. He's finally brought down after a gain of 20 yards. Here's the play. It's a pass. A long one. Little pass. Cornerback finish. Milano. And it takes it out and goes over for the touchdown. And it scores again for Madison. Little tried to literalize. No, I mean, Little was tackleized. I mean, well, who cares? Madison scored again. But they failed in the conversion, and the Pickers lead 27-18. Middle of the fourth quarter, and the score is still 27-18 with the Pickers leading. What a battle these 11 Iron Men from Madison have put up. They've scored 3 times this half, and the Pickers haven't even been close. The punters are picking. The Pickers are punting. Andrews takes the ball on his 12-yard line. He races upfield, back to beautiful blocking. He cuts to the sideline. He's back midfield on the 20, the 30, the 20, and he's finally brought down by 2 men on the 8-yard line.
All right, fellas, 808. How about 2 square equals 3 BC? No, let's wait. We have to use it. All right, come on.
After what I've seen today, I wouldn't bet even money I was in my right mind.
Calls for a new shuffle. Oh.
What's the matter? You've won 4,000.
Yeah, but I need another 1,000. You do... no. You wouldn't have $1,000, would you?
Stop. You know darn well I haven't seen a dime since I went to work for you.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
When you're muddled, call a huddle. Don't mind me, folks. It's just what games like this do to me.
wrap this game up. The fun's over.
Henry, where's Mr. Booth?
Oh, I persuaded him to remain in the locker room.
Madison has the ball. Somebody's hurt down there. It's Anders. Anders, who's played such a good game today. There are no substitutes for Anders and no substitutes for the real... Oh, pardon me, that's the wrong program. Only 4 more minutes of playing time.
It looks like Bill's done for it. What do we do now?
Oh, well, can't you sort of... can't you get along with just 10 men?
Oh, sorry, there's a law against that. We'll either have to put in a substitute or forfeit the game.
Oh, dear. Well, I'll get Milo. You know what to do.
Tell Anders.
Come on, give me a hand, fellas. Bill's through.
They're carrying Anders off the field. Give him a big hand, folks. He's played a great game. The players are asking the referee for timeout, but he refuses. He says it's up to them. They've got to dig up another man or forfeit the game. And only about 3 more minutes of playing time.
Milo!
Brings the left
Milo!
back up.
Bill's been hurt.
So what?
Well, you've got to send in a substitute.
Substitute?
You've been drinking. Oh, Milo, don't you understand? If Bill can't play, they'll call the game off. And we'll lose the school.
Okay. I'll get you all the football players you want. This way. Give me a long distance.
Oh, we haven't time to get another player. Somebody's got to take Bill's place now.
Well, why didn't you say so? Why didn't you tell me that Bill was hurt? I'll show them that they can't do that to my pal Bill. I'll take his place.
You will?
You bet your life I will. Let me at him.
Wait a minute. You need a uniform. I'll get it.
1 more minute, so I'll give you. The referee has been lenient. He hasn't penalized Madison for stalling. Anything seems to go in this game, but if Madison doesn't pick up a substitute soon, they'll forfeit the game to the Pickers 27-24. And wait, there comes somebody. He's dressed like a football player, but he doesn't act like one. It's Coach Booth. Booth will replay them. Football, and Madison has time for just 1 more play. Scared. I'm going to show you gorillas no mercy. It's our first team on our field now. I'll carry a limb from tree. I'll crush you like a grape. Come on, George. We haven't any time. Report to the referee. Okay. Hey. Just watch for Booth. I'll be carrying that potato right through you. Right through you. Right, come on. Now I'm dead. Follow Mansfield and Booth. 59 seconds, Booth. 59? I wouldn't care if it was 58. Let's go. All right. Only 30 seconds left, and Madison is in a huddle, planning some trick play. Boys, this is goal. 2 squares equal to 3 BC. Got it!
That's Mr. Booth's famous deception play.
Yeah.
Go out of it. To the line of scrimmage. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They shift left. They shift right. Every man is shifting for himself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're down. The Pickers are baffled. The ball is snapped, and Madison goes into another huddle.